expression to anchors, so I don't have those anchors yet.
They are, but not very strong.
They are not. Yeah, I feel.
But it takes time.
There are. I know,
Yes.
because I'm just in trust still. I know I am on the right path, but I don't feel like safe before. I don't feel I am in my power. It was much better than before, actually. But I know this is the path. I know the anchors are there, but I'm not that much connected. But what I do, I say, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
just
on the
accept.
process.
Just accept. Listen, to become the being that you are. Everything has to be cleared out. Everything.
Yeah, it's tough.
And at the same time, yes, this is who I am.
Can I ask you a question? When you say that you see in the battle and listen, you see more clarity. So there is like a technique to really feel the feelings that of what you accept. It has a whole set of feeling. Yeah. So when you accept a certain kind of shadow in you, or seeing how you react because of something, there is a set of feelings coming. And this is sometimes something that we miss, or people miss. To love, not in the same sense as I love you, and not interfere the feeling, because it maybe allow you to feel sorry for yourself. And you don't like that you feel sorry for yourself, but it actually, you need to love yourself, feeling sorry for yourself. That is for me the what brings the result of stepping into the shadow. That releases the wisdom, the feeling. It is not the seeing myself. There is a seeing myself and there is a feeling myself. These are two different things. Seeing myself is disconnected.
Where are you?
I'm just seeing. Feeling is allowing this to be me. Before I let it go, transform, change, forgive, let it be. Let it be that person that I don't like to see. Be. Not see. Be. It's like, wow. The body is, yeah. 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 This is powerful. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not pleasant. We want to be happy. Hi, Joanna. Careful. Here, come.
Be careful on our side. Oh, I think we have a
Yes, I am
Marcela.
back. I'm back.
Hello, Marcela. Zoom.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I've got some problem with my audio, but I can really hear perfectly.
If you can hear us, then you don't need your audio. If you can hear us, you don't need your audio. And if you want to say something or ask a question, you can actually write to me on the side. And Mickey will start in a minute, yeah?
I've been in Holland 3 weeks and then in Israel almost 3.5 months. Yeah. Yeah. So interesting lockdown. It's not about, it's not judgment. It's only a fact.
But no, how is it? They are really
How was my experience?
No,
uh, my experience was to be in a total lockdown. Nick. Sort of lockdown. I saw everybody, I went everywhere, everything is okay, but it was quite an experience of a lockdown. I was not in my total freedom.
In both countries.
One was, of course, because I went there to, assist my daughter, had an operation. Yeah, she was operated in the shoulder. They put 2 nails inside, so I needed to go there to be with her.
So besides the reason, are they flights or the? I don't maybe you meant to celebrate your birthday, something like that. Wow.
I not celebrated my birthday.
אוקיי, יש לנו 4 משתתפים.
אחת פה.
4 פה.
4, okay. Alrighty, so
Okay, we're gonna start because we also have a Zoom recording.
okay, everybody, we are also having Zoom. Okay, there are people on Zoom. Hello, everybody on Zoom. I am anuhe'a. Hello here. You know, whoever is on Zoom, you can shut down your microphone. If you have any question, please write them down. And when I let the time for questions, you are welcome and I will answer your questions. So hello, dears. So for those, the new ones, there are people here that know me before. So they are here and I would like to ask them a few questions. And please, when I'm asking those questions, ask yourself also those questions. And if you can write down in short your answers, it will be good. All right? So, hello. I'm anuhe'a. For those on Zoom, I'll say a few words about myself. I'm a multidimensional coach, mediator of high energies for the physical, emotional, mental, and energetic bodies. I do it already for 24 years. I'm on the path of expanding my consciousness for 30 years. Today, what is very important is that it's time for us to connect to the being that we are and to allow the being that we are to enter, flow through us, and actually act through us so we can experience the being that we are.
This is recorded.
Now for those on Zoom, it's recorded. So if you don't want anybody to see your face, then
You can put the image.
you can put only an image. So just for you to know. So this is me. If anyone has any questions about what am I doing, so you're welcome. Now, how are you? How are you today? Only today.
I'm excited. A little bit nervous, but excited mostly.
Good to be back. Full of wonder. Yes, good. Good. Sama, how are you today?
Oh, I am curious.
Curious.
Yeah, curious, and I think something here is moving.
Something is moving.
Yeah, something is moving in my heart, but there is some curiosity,
Curiosity
fear also.
and fear also.
Fear also.
Good. We like the fear.
Okay,
Our best friend, the fear.
and we are full of fear.
And we are full of good friends. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. Joanna, how are you today?
Very busy.
Very
Very
busy.
happy that.
Busy and happy to be here.
Yes. Very busy schedule, but I'm very happy that it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you? Zoom friends.
If anyone wants to unlock the phone and the mic and talk to us, that would be okay. נראה לי שכולם בסדר.
You are all okay? Good. So I'm excited also. I have here like butterflies. I was on vacation for almost 5 months and I'm so excited to be back and to go on sharing the knowledge, the tools, whatever is needed for your next step of expansion of consciousness. I would like to ask you what is, and I understand that people on Zoom already had some studies about expansion of consciousness. So you know a little bit more about who we are, what we are capable and able to do, what is ours, what is not ours, our history a little bit, the present times. So I would like to ask you, what is still bothering you? What is nagging you, bothering you?
I'm so clearly what is bothering me. I feel that I'm not being of my potential.
You are not up to your, you are not up to your, living your potential?
Yes.
What is your potential?
Serving or productivity or to produce something or to serve or so feeling that freedom also I still feel that there are some rules holding me back on the ground. But the main thing I feel that I don't bring my potential into the world.
You don't bring your potential into the world.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Anybody on Zoom? What is still bothering you?
For me, it's relationships with men.
Relationships with men.
Yeah, I decided lately I started, I made a choice to do my own path in getting clarity and discovering what's between me and the best potential of me to experience relationships. And it started to move. I don't know where it's going to take me in these investigations, but it started to move. This is now what is my focus, my non-flowing issue focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Joanna, and anybody on Zoom, please write down what is still bothering you in life. Joanna, what is bothering you still? Clearer for the path.
Yes.
What path?
I think I'm like, doing the job, doing some stuff outside of work, doing some stuff for myself. I feel like I am multitasking all the time and not really focusing on that. I'm not sure what's the most important really. I do everything at the same time on the back.
And what's wrong with that?
I don't know. That's bothering me at the moment.
Okay.
Really, like,
Yeah.
I feel I don't have enough time to really give myself to one thing because, even when this is going to finish, I already have 3 meetings to go to.
Okay. So you are a busy woman.
Yes.
Would you prefer to sit on the couch and do nothing and just stare at the sea?
No.
Okay, good. Anybody here?
Nobody wrote it.
Nothing? All is well in all creation?
Not purpose. Sarsai, what's bothering you? Marcela, to still. What is the chat? We cannot just find the chat. 1 second. Yeah, check. To still see and feel people not evolving, I had to break up,
Okay.
to see people, to break up from people that are not like evolving.
So what is the problem?
I don't know. אולי מרגישה, yeah, maybe feeling not connected.
Not connected?
I don't feel comfortable.
Okay. All right.
And Cersei, life purpose and lack of motivation.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have a question for all of you. Who is telling you the stories that you are telling yourself about your issues? Society? Okay. Who else is telling you?
Mine is my feelings.
Your feelings.
Yeah, I'm, for example, I feel lonely, and then I ask, yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Who is telling you the stories about your problems? What part in you? The mind. It's telling you all sorts of stories about yourself and what you do and how you do and what you need and what you don't. Okay. Evan, who is telling you
Of course, it's mine,
the mind?
but I'm not feeling with too much these days.
Okay. Uh-huh. Accepting and surrendering.
I'm not
Yeah.
feeling easy when you do.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, I'm not going to open it totally, but it's part of the explanation that I want to go to. In our society, there are some norms that people are asked to live according to them. Family, study, learning, diploma, status, money. There is a purpose. You need to have a meaning. You need to serve society, right? Bring children, get married, buy a house, take a mortgage for 30 years, and become a slave to four walls. So the mind is telling you from mass consciousness norms, and of course there are what you studied, and you had all sorts of teachers, and if you expanded your consciousness, so you went to all sorts of teachers that told you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how you do it, why you do it, what you have to do, why we are here. That it is all right and true. And what is yours and what is not? Who said there is a path in this lifetime that you have to find it and then to work on it, because there is something at the end that you have to achieve that you call my potential? Who told you? I'm asking you, people in the Zoom also. Who told you that there is a path that you have to find it first?
You have to find it.
You have to find it first, because your mind is telling you you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order for people to honor you, respect you, accept you, tell you how great you are and how beautiful you are and how whatever. And of course, the most important thing is for you to tell yourself, oh, I achieved my potential, or I don't find my potential, and this is how you measure yourself. And this is how you value yourself. So is there a path in this lifetime that you have to find? Is there a path that you have to find?
You don't have to find anything. They are already in it, actually.
So we don't have to find anything because we are already on the path.
Yeah.
12 points. 12 points. You remember Eurovision? The songs in Europe, Eurovision? Yes, and the 12 points? 12. Okay.
The highest score.
Highest. Yes. So, what is your opinion? Is there a path that we have to walk on?
I don't feel there is a path. I used to feel there is soul mission. I used to think, איך אומרים את זה? ייעוד.
There is vocation.
Yes, but now again, that's why I come back to the feeling. It's if I feel okay where I am or not, then I want to search something else. I can call it a path.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's if I feel okay or not.
Yeah.
If I feel okay, I can say I'm on the path. If I don't feel okay, I can say
I'm
off
off the path. I'm on another
Yeah.
path.
But
You
it's, I
cannot
think
be
it's
out
just
of the
a.
path. Okay.
Okay.
We will very soon come to the potential. Very soon we will come to the
גם יש
purpose
לנו
and
כתובת.
potential. Yeah, anybody there?
Yes, just a minute. I'm still learning the Zoom, so I'm gonna see the chat. I feel we can sense whether we are in alignment or not.
Right.
Okay. In that sense, there is a path. I feel there is only the illusion of the human mind that it is a certain thing, or we need to know instead of opening up to our totality of our experiences.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Now, I want to do a little bit of review. And for those on Zoom, it's like coming to like an understanding of my language and my definitions about certain things so we can understand. I'm not telling you to change yours, that just put yours aside for a moment and be open to listen to me and see if you can adjust yourself to my definitions or what I call the basic structure. Now, we are human beings. This is one aspect, the human being, the human aspect. The human aspect is the physical body, is the mind, is the emotional body, and the 5 senses. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Part of you knows, part of you don't. So if the human is the physical body, the mind, the emotional body, the mind body, the emotional body, and the 5 senses, what is the role of the human in the big picture of the soul? What is the purpose
Of the human.
or the role of the human, only the human, the body, the mind, emotions, and the 5 senses? What is the role of the human in the whole picture of the soul being?
Experiences from.
This is where we get our experiences from, right? What do you think, Joanna? What is the part of the human? Body, mind, emotions, and 5 senses. Why does our soul being, which is infinite, needs us, the little human? accountable?
I don't know, I can't find the word.
Okay.
Just to be kind of finished. So
The
you
thing
finish here, as your finger finish here, because as a soul or as consciousness, we are almost
we are infinite. Yes. So the human,
to
Singular.
be able to experience, to be able
to experience. So the human is actually the experiential aspect of the soul being. What do you think? Anyone there?
I think it's again hard to explain, but the closest I got to it's almost like a physical vehicle to that infinite uh for the travel for the do for the parts that we experience, yeah,
For the experience.
yeah, but it's like a carrier.
Yes, of course. If we don't have a physical body with the five
Yeah.
senses, we cannot experience actually, or it's limited.
Yeah.
Blind people or people who cannot hear, they live, but they are a little bit limited, right? The experience is a little bit limited. Okay, so yeah,
Experience through our senses, experiencing duality. And Sersa is asking, why do we need experience if we're infinite and limitless? Why human? And what is the purpose of the soul?
so actually the soul, let's say created, the soul didn't create it, but let's say for the now, the soul created a human aspect in order for the soul to know itself through the human experiences. Because only on this planet we can experience in time and in details everything that we wish for.
The potential.
The potential. Because in other places where it's not physical, everything is happening at the same time. There is a thought and it's there. The alpha and the omega are there. There are no details, there is no time.
No
The
spectrum,
problem
no
and the
physics.
solution exist in like that, immediately. So the soul, and I'm talking about zillions of souls, billions of souls, volunteered to experience themselves through time, details, problems, solutions, senses, 5 senses, 22,000 senses, intelligences, wisdom, fear, guilt, shame, anger, whatever for the soul to know itself. Now, the soul doesn't want anything. The soul is like a seed that knows its potential, knows that I exist. And the soul is all the time in full experience and expression of its I exist.
The existence itself.
The existence itself. It never goes away. Nobody can take it. Nobody can put on you. Nobody can give you. You exist. The I exist. This is always there. But in order to know itself, the soul created at one point an energy body. Through this energy body, the soul can send itself into all creation, into many, many places, in order to experience itself in those places with the energies that exist in those places, with other soul beings that also go to those places. And let's see what can we create together. Same here. Our souls, the ones that volunteered to come to planet Earth, decided to come here to know all the energies that exist on the planet, the minerals, the crystals, the trees, the animals, the fire, the wind, the sea, the ocean, the land, all these energies with my soul being, and let's see, who am I on this planet? My infinite consciousness, my own energy body. And my own energy body has all the potentials that were created by the soul in order for it to know itself by experiencing every potential that was created in the soul, in the energy body. All of them, not all of them here. Small portion of energy and potentials are here. We don't need more than that. In other places, we have other energies, other potentials, other games that we play and we create. And this is how the big soul knows itself. So we have here, which doesn't exist in other places, and if it exists, we don't know what kind of shape it is. But here on planet Earth, we have this physical body. And our experiences are physical. We hear, we smell, we taste, we see, we touch,
We feel.
we feel, we think. Everything is very physical. And the purpose of all of it is that every experience, at the end of it, is transformed into wisdom, because we have an aspect in the soul being, because the soul being has a few aspects. We call it the master. It's like, I can call it an intelligence, or it's a mechanism or a method that exists in our energy that knows how to take every experience and to transform it into wisdom, because in our energy, in our consciousness, and the master don't judge. There is no judgment. So every experience has wisdom in it. Only our mind is judging it according to the norms that we learned what is right and what is wrong. That's all. So the human is the experiential part, aspect of the soul being, of the energy.
So in a way, the human should judge.
Of course,
Yeah,
it's a big pleasure to judge. Depends how you judge. If you have fun with the judgment, then it's better to judge. It's fun to judge. Yes, of course. I mean, why not? But depends what you do it and how you do it.
How you use it. It's like a
It's-
tool. Judgment is your tool to
On
that
one
can serve the
hand-
experiment.
On one hand, the judgment is a tool for me to face my face,
Or to know where I'm
to
going.
know what I believe about myself. Okay, or what do I identify with within myself.
Yeah, exactly like she said in the chat. Yeah.
And but I'm talking even judging outside. We are told don't judge, just accept. Yes, accept, of course, there is no other choice, because we are in an infinite expression of infinite potentials, and everything goes up to the soul, so there is no judgment. But
So sometimes we judge in order to not face ourselves.
yes, right.
Yeah.
Or you face your face, but you don't like what you face, and then there is a negotiation in the mind. You know the negotiations in the mind?
Calculations.
When a few puppets are talking there? I call them the puppets. And why do I call them the puppets on the strings? Because there are structures that are controlling these puppets and you have no control over them. And we have to let all this structure go. Otherwise, you are not free. You become puppets on strings sometimes. So I want to go on. So we have the human aspect, that all his role is to experience, and from the experience to choose the next experience, to experience and to choose the next one. That's all. There is no good, there is no bad. Everything is good. It's only an experience. But because we have the mind and we have the norm and we have the programming of the mass consciousness and we have all our history from other lifetimes, from bloodline, from our parents, we have all sort of stories and structures in the mind that actually tells you all the time if you are a good boy or a bad boy. You are a good girl or a bad girl.
Heaven
Right?
or hell. Heaven or hell.
Heaven or hell. It came to me that it's about a good girl or a bad girl. Yeah. Because when you become a woman and a lady, you are out of these stories, right? You are bad or not bad. There is no question. You live according to your values. That's it. So anyway, so we have the human. The human is the experiential part and the one that chooses the next experience. That's all. That's all. The big story of the human. What happened, we started to believe that we are kings of our lives. And it's not that I am the queen or the king, it's my mind became the king or the queen. And they are all the time telling me what to do, how to do, when to do, and why what I do is not good. So this is the human, and we leave it here. And we have the soul being. So the soul being is the I exist. The soul being created the energy body. And actually the energy body are all the potentials that the soul created for itself to experience. And they're all in the energy. This is the energy. Everybody has his own energy body. You cannot take energy, you cannot give energy. There are some people who say, I want somebody to love me. How can you get energy from somebody else when you have your own body of energy? The other one has his own energy body. You cannot give your energy and you cannot take energy. It's like if I ask you, can I give you freedom? Here, take freedom. Take freedom. Can you take freedom? Yeah. Or I can tell you, here, take joy. Why aren't you joyful? Here, take my joy, take. Nobody can take energy or give energy. It's a big illusion. Energy is communication. We are going to talk a lot about energy, you know. Energy is the thing. Because once you understand energy and you understand how energy works and how energy is serving you all the time, you will be able to allow, finally, energy to really serve you. Because everything is already in your energy body. You don't need to find, you don't need to fight, you don't need to search, you don't need to learn. There are no lessons, there are no fixing things because you are not broken. There is nothing to heal because you are not sick. There is nothing there to do. Everything is already in your energy body. Now, how we get to the point
I get what we want.
to become the embodied master that allows all energy, all potentials, and all the wisdom from all our experiences to be in the experience so you can experience yourself new every time. The human is the experiential part. I know because I went through it. There are some experiences that all I want to do is vomit myself. Do you know it? You know this? You have these experiences that you say, not again, not again, not again, not again. Like, I'm fed up. Do you have these experiences sometimes? Yes. So in those experiences, you don't let the experience go into wisdom and allow new experiences. You don't need to analyze. You don't need to really understand. You don't need to know. You don't need. All you need is to let it go. We are in the conscious age. There are lots and lots of, I'll call them gifts that were given for the human in order for us to use them. One of them is let the old go, let the new in. Let the old go, let the new in. And this is what you learn how to do. It will become your most, it will become like your, you know, the magicians have like a, how you call it, a
Wand.
stick, a wand, but it has a special word. I don't remember the word, of the magicians. Like,
Magic wand.
no, huh?
Magic wand.
The magic, it has a name. The magic wand. It will become your magic wand. Let the old go, let the new in, without knowing what is the new. Because the magician, the real magi, never knows. He has a clarity about the end result. He doesn't know how it
he
will
gets there.
become. He doesn't know how it will become.
That takes
This is the part of your energy, body, wisdom, and potentials to show you how you got there. So it is very important. So we have the soul, the consciousness, the I exist is a consciousness. This consciousness has an identity. This identity is always with you. It's not something that the human can define or know, but it's always there. Like I will always be anuhe'a. I cannot be Sema. I cannot. There is an identity that I carry with me that is very unique to me. It's always here. And I have many, many, many other identities, like I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend, I'm a partner, I am rich, I am poor, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm guilty, I'm shame, I'm not important, I am important. All these are identities that are like satellites, like moons around the pure essence of my identity. And actually what we want to do is to start and build or expand identities that are much closer to the identity that is me. Am I clear? Am I clear? Like the identity of the powerless, they're not important, they're worthless,
They're
they're
like
not
your,
good
they're
enough.
like your own clones. They're like
Yeah,
the kids of yours, the galactic.
it's not galactic, it's very human. In the galactic, there is not guilt and shame.
No, but it's like the star in the solar system.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
the clone. It's the clones.
Identities that have nothing to do with your identity. Okay?
They were created as clones from
They were
your
created
experiences.
for the human, for the experience. So we have the soul, we have the consciousness, we have the identity, we have the energy body with all the potentials, we have the master that knows how to transform every experience into wisdom. You have to do nothing. He knows alone what to do, if you allow. And we have another mechanism or intelligence that we call clarity. And clarity is quite new for humanity. This is one of the gifts. And the clarity has two purposes. One is to take the cover of what you hide deep, deep, deep inside of you that you don't want to deal with, like shame and guilt and not important and worthless and bad and whatever you like to call yourself. So clarity is here for humanity in order to bring up, to bring into the light everything that is not yours, but you experience it as part of your human experience. It's because of history. We have our lifetimes, we have our bloodline, we have misconsciousness, we have our parents. We have many, many, many things that control us. And this is why it's so difficult for the human, for me, as a human, to really know myself. So in order to know who am I as a human, connected to my soul, to my energy, to my potential, and see what did I prepare for this lifetime for me to experience, not in the mind. I have to let everything go.
It's
Whatever is not mine. And remember, who am I? Infinite consciousness, infinite energy, infinite potentials, infinite wisdom, infinite love, infinite joy, infinite harmony, infinite freedom, infinite abundance, infinite. This is me. So whatever you have here in the mind that tells you that you are limited, it's time to let it go. It's not yours. How do you let it go? Very simple. You let it
If
go.
you don't know how you let it go, you need to start at the beginning.
We will learn how to do like this. It doesn't have to take more than 3 seconds, no matter what is your issue.
Unless it's wound, and then you have to go into the wound.
But okay,
It's
but
still wounded,
also,
yeah, but needs,
but we are talking about starting to cover and to bring up,
unless it's unresolved.
up more. The more you let go, the deeper wounds can come out.
Yeah, and then you have to
And
resolve
when-
them, and then
And when your energy knows that you are completely ready to face the deepest ones that you have, it will bring them up. But then you will know how to deal with them. You will have all the tools. So we have the soul, we have the consciousness, we have the identity, we have the energy, we have the potential, we have the wisdom, and we have clarity. And what we want to do is actually create relationships between the human and all the parts of the soul, because we were disconnected totally. We were disconnected totally from our consciousness. And it was part of the experience. In order for the soul to know itself, the soul came with an idea, a very clever idea. What will happen if I will forget who I am? And let's see. And actually what we are experiencing this lifetime, for us, whoever wants to expand its consciousness, is to face again our consciousness, our light,
And
our
is
energy.
Is this available for every single human or only for some?
Of course,
Every single human.
of course. But there are some people who are they still need to be in the story. It's part of their experience. Now, it doesn't have to be long. We had, all of us had hundreds and thousands of lifetimes. We know it all. We had it all. We experienced it all. From the kings and queens and goddesses and priestesses and blah, blah, to the rapist and the killer and the murderer and the thief and the abuse, everything. So we know it all. Now it's time to let all of it go and allow the authentic us. So what happened when we came here, part of this experiment on planet Earth was, let's forget who I am. And let's see if at the end of the journey, I will remember who am I.
In a way, it's created from the need of survival. Because the divine being came to this planet and needed to survive in physical, needed to eat, needed to drink, needed to get shelter, food, love, emotion. So it forgot its divine. And you can think about it as a baby coming complete soul, but is completely needed by his parents. So how can he know that he's complete when he's so incapable? So that's the mechanism of forgetting who we are.
Yeah. There are many reasons. Part of you came to the workshop and know the journey of the soul a little bit and what happened, but actually forgetting who we are and what happened on the way of all this forgetting who we are. Stealing energy, manipulating energy, power games, survival, victimhood, fears, abuse, what we know. It's all part of forgetting who we are. And we needed it in order to survive. We were in the illusion that if I steal from somebody else's energy, I will have more and maybe I will feel good. But it's all an illusion. At the end, it's all an illusion. You cannot take energy, you cannot give energy. All is yours. Time to remember. We forgot, time to remember. So actually, in these sessions, what we will do is knowing, it's not so much knowing the human because we understand the human. Of course, we'll touch the human every time because it has, at the end, it has to do with my experience. But we are going to more talk and experience the being that we are. I will talk a lot about energy. It is time to go out of the mind and allow your senses in. It's the end of the era of the mind. The mind was technically manipulated and created in Atlantis times. And actually, what happened since then is we became very limited in the mind. And this is why we forgot who we are. And we started to give all our power to the mind. Now it is time to get out of the mind. The mind is needed in order to know how to function here on planet Earth. But we want all the programming of the mind, of how to experience my life, to let go and allow my senses, my potentials, my energy to come in. So this is what we are going to do. We will talk a lot about senses. Senses are intelligences, and we have 220,000 intelligences that are available for us. We will talk about the master a lot and about wisdom. And we will create this relationship between the human and the master, the human and the energy, the human and consciousness. In order for all of it to be aligned, for me to experience the real me. And remember, it's not that one day it's all done. It will continue as long as we have a physical body. We will continue to have challenges, to have problems, to have issues, and you will know that all the solutions are in your energy, and you'll know how to allow them to come in the proper moment. And this is abundance, and this is grace. Abundance is whatever you need comes in the right moment. Not about how much money you have or what kind of relationship you have. Everything comes in the moment. Grace is the same. When all your energy is synchronized in order for everything to come in the right moment for you. So we are going to a effortless life, living in grace, living in sync. We will talk a lot about time, because time is one of the dense structure that we live here in as humans. So we live in time, but it's time to go out of time. So we will talk a lot about time. We will talk about, and remember that everything is in your energy, 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 energy. The more you understand your energy, the more a magician you become. Because, yes, like this. Yes, yes. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to talk a lot about the being part of that we are, and every time we also release something from the human that has to do with the work that we do with the being part. Okay, so this is the time for you to ask questions. If you have any question that you want, this is the time to ask. Yeah. Who am I?
It keeps coming in different forms, I think one story later. But it's a really strong.
Okay, so
my question is there a real answer of this question?
So the question is, who is the real me, and is there an answer to it?
Yeah, is there an answer?
Okay, so who is the human?
But you say it's the human.
Yeah, but the part of the human is to experience life.
Yeah.
Is there one singular I am? Who am I?
In human aspect, no, more than
In the human aspect? Never. Never. Listen, the human is the experiential part. The human doesn't get enlightened. Please, everybody take this burden from your shoulders down. The human cannot, it's too limited to experience and to have enlightenment. The human can experience enlightenment, not to be enlightened,
To feel enlightened.
We are talking now about realization. If you are asking, is there a path? Yes, realization. That's the only thing. And realization is when the human realizes the infinite that it is. That he is, that I am. I am bad and I am good. I am ugly and I am beautiful. I am talented and I am nothing. I'm stupid and I'm smart. I'm wise and I'm whatever. I am multidimensional. I am an infinite being with infinite aspects. I am intelligences. This is realization. Now, the human cannot get to realization. The master realizes itself. Wisdom. The human can experience wisdom, realization. So please do yourself a favor. Whoever told you that you are broken and that there are lessons and you need to be fixed and you need to be changed and you need to be whatever, please do yourself a favor. Let all of it go. You are infinite. I am in every moment. This is who I am. 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 This is who I am.
I am that I am.
I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Not I am that I am. I am that I am. I accept. Now it's not the human cannot. The human
In the
cannot.
human individuality, I'm
Cannot.
all and I'm not. But for the it doesn't go like this in the level. That's why the human cannot answer the question, who am I? You cannot understand it in the human brain. You can sense it through you can sense it and
The
allow it
multiple.
to express through you from the master and the soul that is always connected to you, kind of whatever,
Your energy. Everything
Yeah.
is in your energy.
and you just experience.
For the human,
I am.
it is impossible to know the I am that I am. It's
That's what I'm
impossible.
saying. We
We
cannot.
don't. We have no connection to the consciousness. You don't even know what is your consciousness, right? We can only know my human awareness, my human perception.
Be aware
I can.
to yourself.
The infinite consciousness. It's always here, always, but it's not. It cannot be perceived with the mind.
So you can only be aware to what is in the now expressing itself through you. And that I am.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
that I am. So it's a singular moment, understanding that it's the singular moment for this moment.
Yes.
For this moment.
Yes.
And then it's the I am. It's the I am.
I am that. I am. I am angry. I am. I am happy. I am. I am pissed off. I am. Right? So do yourself a favor. We are the experiential part. There is no judgment. You're only here to experience whatever. And whatever you experience, this is the I am that I am for now. I'm frustrated. Okay, this is who am I.
I imagine like myself on a different like
Same.
from a back, from a side.
Same. Yes, different
And
clothes.
endless potential. So you can
Different
actually
clothes, different hair, different.
Yeah. Even the photos cannot show.
Of course,
Yeah.
it can show you only.
An angle, an angle, a
Right.
moment, a time.
Right. So actually, on one way, in order to allow realization, and in your energy there is already the date. that you are going to be realized. Either it's this lifetime, next lifetime, 10 lifetimes. It doesn't matter. No judgment. We are here to experience. Good for us. So your energy even knows when you are going to be realized. You don't have to do nothing for it to happen.
Just breathe it out.
The only thing you have to do is let go of all your programming. That's it. And to allow you, the authentic you, your energy, your consciousness, your wisdom, your potentials to serve you. I'm sitting on the chair and come on, show me. Now, of course, I'm not sitting on the chair, I'm doing. But the energy like takes me to the right direction, brings me to the right place, brings the right people in the right time. Money the same, solutions the same. The only thing when I have a problem, the only thing I say, I have the perfect solution for this situation. Come on, show me. How did I get there?
And let go.
And that's it. And in the right moment, the solution is there.
Unless you doubt it.
But if you live on time, it will not work.
And if you live on doubts and questioning.
So, any other questions? Did I answer you? Who am I? I don't know. Who am I?
The question
Let's
and the
see.
answer in the same time.
Because every moment, it's another experience, and this is how you know yourself. Yeah. So you see, life is much more simpler than you think. You don't have to figure out nothing. Really. I know the mind likes to figure out. The mind likes to understand. But if you allow the mind to be there, it's puppets who are arguing with one another, negotiating with one another, telling one another who is more right and who is more wrong, and what's good and what's bad, and what to do and what not to do. Huh? Familiar? Negotiations? Wait a second. Is in Zoom anybody?
If they have, they will tell us. But
Okay.
for
Yeah.
now, no.
It's not a human. It's not the old man with the hat and the white beard. Okay. It's kind of a mechanism that exists in the energy. It was created. You see, we have a single energy body. But through our journey of billions and billions and billions of years, and coming here as a human intelligence, many intelligences, new ones, were created for the human experience. One of them is the master. One of them is the ability that every time we finish one lifetime, when we die, this mechanism, this, I don't know how to call it, the intelligence, let's say, knows how to take all the experiences, because there is no judgment, and to transform them into wisdom, and now wisdom is in your energy. The second thing, the wisdom goes to the I am, and this is how the I am knows itself, to the wisdom only. So, so the master is not this old man with the hat and the white beard. It's kind of a mechanism. And what is happening now, we don't have to wait until we end our lifetime, so all our experiences will become wisdom. It is happening all the time. Every experience you have now is immediately, if you don't attach yourself to it, if you don't analyze it, if you don't try to understand it, if you don't negotiate it and you don't bargain and you don't fight it and you don't, nothing. You experience, you say, yes, this is who I am and I accept. Come on, master. Transform it into wisdom. So it can happen in the end of every experience. It's available to you.
So I am not something separated from
No,
I am
no, it's in
Yes.
your energy. Everything is in your energy.
we are only talking about one master.
It's
It's a mechanism.
It's
It's
a
like it's like the energetical Google. Everybody feed their experience.
no, there are no
And
10
when you
masters.
want, you type and it gives you the best potential you can choose. It's like energetical Google.
There are no 10 masters. It's a mechanism. There are many
Storage room.
intelligences in our energy body that you don't even know of them yet. That are working anyway. It's part of the experience of our reality.
It's constantly create itself in the movement at the same time.
Again, what?
Constantly.
Creates
Update.
itself,
Yeah.
in
It's
the
that,
moment.
listen. I'll give an example which is completely different, but I'll give still the example, okay? If I want to make a cake, I need flour, eggs, sugar, chocolate, lemon, apples, raisins, the yeast, yeah, let's say 10 ingredients. And I put them all together, and there is a soup, a mash, right? Now, before they were separate, now they are one mash. Although in it, each one of them is still itself. Right? Is it understood? Now, I put it in the oven. And here, hoppala, magic, I have a cake. Now, cake, is it one? Is it all the particles of all the ingredients? Or is it something different? And if I eat part of the cake, is the cake still cake or not?
Yes, the answer of all questions.
Basically,
Same.
it's like Akashic record. It's
It's
like
same.
it's this cloud of all wisdom arising from all experiences and available for us. It's we feed
So I will
that and we abstract from
I
it.
will put the cake as a metaphor. The cake is your energy body. But in the cake, you have all the ingredients. They're not created all the time. It's there. And you don't ask yourself, oh, now what am I eating now? A particle of egg, sugar, or flour. You eat a cake. The cake is here to serve you. Is it more clear? Because it's very difficult to understand energy. People don't have any clue about what is energy. Everybody talks about energy. I breathe and I did yoga and now I have a lot of energy. Or, oh, he stole my energy. Somebody took my energy. No, you all the time have the same energy body. Depends on your, let's call it vibration. Because if you feel fear or guilt or shame, your vibration is very dense and you have the illusion that you don't have energy. But the energy is always there. Energy is always in neutral with infinite potential of expressing itself. But because you choose now to be in a low vibration, you feel as if you don't have energy. Or same but different. If you show off with something that you are, it's one of your gifts, in front of somebody that doesn't have this gift, and you show off and you make him small, not knowing, not able, and at the end you feel a lot of energy and you say to yourself, wow, I'm so powerful, I have so much energy. Illusion. Energy is the energy is the energy. It's only you put like an illusion, as if I am better than the other and I feel more powerful or more able or more whatever. But it's not, it's an illusion. So energy is, you cannot give it, you cannot take it. It cannot be high energy or low energy. Energy is energy is energy. It depends on the human, how he chooses energy to serve him. Energy doesn't have free choice. Humans have free choice. You can choose in any given time how energy is going to serve you. Awareness, perceptions, managing your energy, managing yourself. And energy is here and says, I'm in. Here I come. Clear? Any questions?
I want to give a sample. If I want to paint this wall in some technique in the past, when we still experiment, I would have to try, it didn't work, try again, it didn't work, try again, and in the end I get to what I call the recipe of how to do this acrylic, right? Today, I say how I do it, I click Google and I have thousands of already experiment. Now I can choose according to where I am in my ability. This is wisdom. Our understanding that all your lifetime experience is there. You don't have to type it, you have to trust it's there. You just say how and you get it. It's just an order. And same in Google, but in energy. And understand that you're gonna have lots of, and it's even arranged by the best potentials. The best potential for the area, for this, it's really working like this whole
many
system is actually working on understanding the energy. This whole Google is understanding the energy. We feed it and it's available for us in 0 time. So its energy works the same way. Means it's available for you if you trust that it is.
Okay. Any other questions? Zoom people, any question?
Zoom people, no questions for now.
No
so we are closing.
Okay. So just to close this meeting, we are going to, in this session, we are going to allow embodiment of the master. You will get many tools. I don't have a system. My system is called anuhe'a, and anuhe'a is the alpha and the omega, which means you are in any given time the infinite. You are the alpha, you are the omega, and you are all the between. Now choose. So this is my system, anuhe'a system, anuhe'a teachings. So this is what we are going to do. I'm here in order to share my experiences, my knowledge, and how did I become an embodied master. So you can become also. And from here, you go to realization, enlightenment, and then you can go out of this lifetime or stay here and just enjoy. We will do it once a week, around an hour and a half, maximum 2 hours. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Once a week, every Tuesday, 1 o'clock. Whoever likes to join us, you are most welcome.
There is a question if we don't need to do anything because energy knows, but we have a free choice, which is for me an illusion. So we need to make a choice. How do we do it? its best potential, and you need to just what's comfortable for you and what's not. You have few choices. You don't need to
There
do
are-
because it's served to you, and you just have to choose which one, no?
There are many potentials to
Many
any
potentials.
given moment. Depends on your transmission.
On your search.
You have your energy
motor.
body. You have your
It's very
energy
good.
body. You have your energy body, and you have your personal energy, which is the same. But here it's already twisted.
Yeah.
It's not in a neutral state. So what happens, energy as neutral comes in with everything, but what happens at the same time, you transmit your energy out. And this is how energy out knows how
To attract.
to deliver whatever you need. So it depends on you.
Can you repeat it?
Again, all my energy is all around me, flowing through me, outside of me, okay, comes here. Energy is neutral, in a neutral state always. But when it comes through me, it communicates with the energy that exists in my system in this moment as a human.
Yeah.
And what is happening, because energy is communication, my energy communicates with the neutral energy, and the neutral energy becomes the energy that I am in this moment. So if I am angry, or the energy becomes energy of anger with all the potential of expressing anger through me according to the situation in a perfect way.
And so you choose which
Always
one.
perfect.
Okay.
Either for me to wake up or for the other person to wake up. That's all. Everything is in service to us. Remember, there is no mistake, no wrong. Never, ever, ever. Everything is in service to you. To understand and to accept that everything is in service to you, it's a big question. And it's a big issue for many people. So this is what we are going to do. You are going to get many tools and many understandings about how does everything work, so you can start and align yourself more and more in a way that energy will really be in service with all the positive potentials that are waiting because you forgot who you are. And now that you are starting to remember who you are, they can come in. Exciting? Yes, it is. So thank you for all who participated. It will be a joy to meet you next time. It's really a big gift to give yourself. So you're welcome, and I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We will give further more details in the group. Share with your friends. This class will be free and will be uploaded as a link so you can share with people. And see you soon next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Lots of friends I see here. Yes.
Done.
There we go, everybody.
Please drink water, everybody. There is water over there. Please drink. Yes.
Here
Yeah.
we go. And end.
Yoksa sen orada mıydın? Were you there? Chandari! Were you online also? I don't hear you.
Hey, babe. Wait, can you see my video also? No. I can hear you. Wait.
Talk now.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, I don't hear you.
No? Shit,
I
wait.
don't hear you.
Wait.
Okay, anyway.
Can you see me? Wait. Oh. Can you hear me now? No? Let's do Facebook.
Okay.